We're doing everything we can to be as transparent as we can. You've known me a while, and I think you know by now from what you've seen in the last few weeks that we're trying to be really open. So there's some parameters that we have to work within that FIFA set, but we're going to push those. We're going to do everything we can to draw the curtain back. We're going to do some stuff post-game, which has not been done before, fairly soon. And then if we can do stuff in-game, we'll do it. It's quite tough in the stadium to get that narrative out on those more complex situations, but we need to do everything we can to have the stadium audience go along with us, because when you show the rationale for a decision, you might still disagree with it, but if you understand it, you're much more likely to accept it. So we'll see what we can do going forward, post game, even in game, with the stadium audience, with the fans in the stadium, with the broadcasters. That's certainly my intention, and hopefully you'll see some developments in the coming weeks.
So it might be more like rugby and cricket.
It might be.
Attributes that Dorgu possesses in terms of that athleticism and that physicality, and he's 6'1". It's very important to have somebody who's got a big engine who can do both facets of the game at a high intensity. Manchester United do not have enough players who can play at high intensity for the duration of games. So I think it's a good place to start. But again, at 20 years of age, like Kev said, it's going to take time. But Manchester United need to be shopping around for those types of players with potential. They're not in a position to be bringing in world-class stars right now. Manchester United are 13th in the Premier League. So definitely the type of profile, and I think one that Manchester United fans could look at and say, OK, I can see why they're going after that player, but can't get too excited, Matt. Yeah. Got to relax.
OK.
Football authorities have found themselves at the center of a growing controversy after handing down a shocking 6-match suspension to a player following misconduct during a heated encounter. The ruling has triggered widespread debate among supporters, analysts, and former players, many of whom are questioning whether the punishment is excessively harsh. The incident occurred during a fiercely contested match that was already filled with tension, physical battles, and emotional moments. As the game approached its decisive stages, frustrations began to rise among players on both sides. The situation escalated after a contentious refereeing decision that sparked strong reactions on the pitch. According to reports from match officials, the player at the center of the controversy reacted angrily following the decision, leading to an altercation that authorities later categorized as serious misconduct. Referees and match delegates included the incident in their official reports, prompting a disciplinary review by the league's governing body. After examining video footage, referee statements, and additional evidence, the disciplinary committee concluded that the behavior crossed the line of acceptable conduct. As a result, they issued a 6-match suspension, emphasizing that maintaining respect for match officials and preserving discipline on the field remain top priorities. In a statement released after the ruling, the league defended its decision, explaining that strong sanctions are sometimes necessary to protect the integrity of the competition. Officials stressed that emotional moments are part of football, but actions that threaten order and respect within the game must carry consequences. Despite the explanation, the ruling has not been well received in many quarters of the football community. Fans have flooded social media platforms with mixed reactions, with some defending the decision as a necessary deterrent, while others argue that the punishment is disproportionate. Critics of the ruling have pointed to previous disciplinary cases, in which similar incidents resulted in shorter suspensions. They argue that consistency is essential in maintaining trust in the disciplinary system, and any perceived imbalance can fuel frustration among players and supporters alike. Former players and television pundits have also entered the debate. Some believe the suspension sends a strong message that unacceptable behavior will not be tolerated, especially in an era where the sport aims to promote professionalism and respect. Others, however, feel that while disciplinary action was justified, a 6-match ban could be damaging both for the player and the club. For the team involved, the consequences could be significant. Losing an important squad member for 6 matches during a critical stretch of the season could disrupt tactical plans and force the coaching staff to make adjustments to their lineup.